This portion of Lifestyles is sponsored by Gary Price, elder law attorney.
Well, if you've ever asked, when should I apply for Medicaid? Gary Price is here with the answer to that question and probably some guidance about mistakes we make when we are applying or waiting to apply.
You're right. There are mistakes that are made that are expensive mistakes. So when do you apply for Medicaid? Remember, with Medicaid, there are restrictions. I mean, there are resource restrictions. You can only have so much resource. There are income restrictions. You apply for Medicaid when you're eligible for Medicaid. If there's any question as to whether or not you satisfy those restrictions, you don't qualify for Medicaid yet. You don't. You make sure you're eligible financially. On the financial side, you make sure you're eligible for Medicaid before you apply.
What if, or let's just imagine a scenario I'm sure you have faced many times. Somebody applies for Medicaid and they get kicked out and they're going to be rejected. What happened?
Well, you can reapply. It depends on why you got kicked out. If you got kicked out because of a gift you made, not much you can do. That gift's of record now. You applied, they know about the gift. You got to wait till there's a penalty period that's assessed with every gift. You got to wait for that penalty period to run out before you can apply for Medicaid again.
And it's not that, does the amount of the gift determine the length of the penalty?
Exactly. So we do the math to figure out what the penalty was, and then we plan accordingly. But once the cat's out of the bag, so to speak, we live with it. We got to live with it. The mistake that's often made, Medicaid, you're either eligible the first day of the month or you're not eligible for that month. So I talk about getting eligible financially. If you're not financially eligible on the first day of the month, but you are on the second day of the month, you still can't be eligible for Medicaid until the next month. First day of the month.
That's so interesting. And why is that?
I don't know.
It's just one of those silly rules. So it's day one, which means you need to be getting ready to get ready before day one.
And that's where people make the mistake, is because to get ready oftentimes involves contacting, let's say the person applying for Medicaid has an investment account that's just in his or her name. And to get ready, we will have to do something with that account. And so that the person that's going to manage that account is the power of attorney. Well, it's often that we can't get that account ready, within a few days or even within a couple of weeks. We may need 30 days, we may need 45 days for the power of attorney to get the power of attorney instrument into that financial institution, to get them to recognize it so they'll talk to her or him, the power of attorney. There's a process you have to go through. And so you may not need to actually do any financial transactions right now, but you may need to prepare for them so that when it's time, you've got everything in order, you got a plan, and we can get it done by the first day of the month.
Good to know. Is that addressed in your book, Gary?
It is addressed in the book as far as the first day of the month. Obviously, what you have to do to prepare depends on the financial resources for each person.
So that's why we come see you.
That's right.
All right. First visit's free. You can get the book how, Gary?
You call my office, 812-475-8444. We'll send you a copy, no charge.
All right. Thanks again.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more Lifestyles right after this. Please stay with us.
This portion of Lifestyles is sponsored by Gary Price, elder law attorney.